They're super, Corey.
What's that?
They're super.
Well, I can't take my eyes off that guy Paul Dano, because that is one of the guys who I thought would never make it. That is like one of the ugliest kids I've seen in Hollywood.
It kind of works to his potential in this movie, because you want to see somebody knock the crap out of this kid.
He's that young Joaquin Phoenix
he's
quality.
talks so much crap, but at the same time, you're like, I hope nobody hits this guy, because he's kind of like a retard kid walking around. And as much as, retards can go crazy and out of control, you still kind of stop yourself from slapping him on the side of the head and say, hey, quit acting like that, stupid.
Why, because he's so charismatic or something? Or
he's just crazy.
No, he's just crazy.
It's just the opposite. It's like he's like Michael Cera. You know how Michael Cera acts like he's uncomfortable in his own skin?
Yeah.
Well, it's that same kind of performance, but in a creepy way.
Well, that kid is creepy. He looks like a slee stack. He's always wet and moist and
He looks like your typical teenager. He's covered in oil, which there's no lack of in this movie, either on his skin or coming up from the ground. And he's sleazy. You really, as much as you don't like Daniel Day-Lewis at points, because the guy is after, he just wants to make some money. He at least has a moral basis. There are points where you're like, okay, we can kind of see where he's coming from. This religious kid is just a whack job. He wants power, and he doesn't even know what power is.
He should be the leader of the Children of the Corn.
Malachi.
Malachi.
Yeah.
Don't tempt
That's exactly who this kid was in this
Don't
movie.
tempt Hollywood into making another remake, okay?
They're already doing it. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
There will be core.
So what did you think of the movie then, overall?
Who, me?
Yeah, you. What do you think I'm talking to?
Oh, I forgot I was here.
So did
No,
we.
I thought it was awesome. As I accidentally watched this movie thinking it was another stupid teenage TNA horror film, and boy was I surprised. But great performances. I loved how Daniel Day-Lewis did the greatest Jack Palance impersonation of all time. I was just waiting for the guy to go, Jack, you're my number one guy.
Pick up the gun.
So is this one of your favorite movies this year too? Out of all the three
You know
that you've
what?
seen?
Yeah, it is. Because it had awesome music. It sounded like I was watching The Shining half the time. The crazy Children of the Corn kid was crazy and scary. And I was really into these guys digging oil. And right when it gets to the end, there's a huge payoff. I will tell you this, people. This is no ending for old men. All right? This actually has a great ending, and it deserves everyone's praise right now.
I heard this is like this great conflict at the end.
Oh, it gets good, Corey.
Oh, okay. All right. Now, so what would you give it then?
I agree with these guys. It's full price movie, no question about it. It's not like one of those movies like it's not Citizen Kane. Okay,
but
nobody's going to be talking about this 20 years from now, going one of the greatest movies of this decade. Because I know everybody's saying that now, but it's been a slow decade.
Okay, yeah. Granted,
it's going to get better. Please get better. But it is really good movie for this year. It is really good. Just be wide awake when you go see it. Is all I'm saying.
So full price.
Yeah.
I will give this full price because anytime if you were to tell me, hey, I want you to watch a movie about people digging for oil, I'd say go to hell and get the hell out of my face. Just like I want to tell these two guys. But it completely stole my attention away from the girl with the big knockers on the other porn site I was watching. But no, it's a great film. I highly recommend everyone to go see this and learn something about you, yourself, your friend, and your children. Don't trust anybody, people.
Are you running for office or something over here? You sound all like...
That sounds... maybe I am.
I'm just trying to find... Corey, you should have installed a hole so he could blow me.
Yeah, he'll be digging for oil over there.
Oh, that's clever. That's a good one. You steal that from Corey?
Get out the vacuum attachment.
Why you keep breaking me into this, man?
You got me into this mess. I might as well bring you into it.
Wait a second.
You brought me into this mess. I might as well bring you into it.
Are you his daddy?
Oh God, it's like the whole Anakin C-3PO thing where they're both gay.
Okay,
I hate you guys.
Yeah, why do you?
You know who you two guys remind me of? Twiggy and that other little retard, whatever he had on his chest. The gay guy.
I always thought of Cyrus more like Quanto.
Quaid. Sorry, I was built after that period.
I didn't even get your opinion. What did you think of this movie?
You know what? I got to put this up there in the better than sex category. I mean,
oh, come on now.
No, dude. If you are a movie lover, if you are a hardcore movie lover, if you love watching like critically acclaimed type films, if that is your beef,
then unfortunately you're this guy.
then yes, you're this guy. And what has two thumbs and love the shit out of this movie? This guy.
Yeah, okay.
All right. I freaking love this. This is the best movie of the year.
Okay.
It's one of those movies that you walk out of just going, whoa, that was unbelievable.
What the hell is going on here? First Carlyle, and then Leon, then Carlyle again with a better than sex rating. I mean, you and I are the only, and co-host who doesn't see any movies anyway, but we're the only ones who haven't actually gone there because, well, I'm pretty sure I've never seen a movie that was better than sex.
Yeah, I had to say I'm having some sex and it ain't better than none of these. I mean, these movies ain't better than none of that.
The best movie I've ever seen doesn't even
I'm not
enter
the
into
one
the field.
that made up the better than sex rating. Now, am I, Corey? I'm not the one that said, you know what, we're going to make the highest rating called better than sex.
I didn't do that. Cyrus did that.
Okay, you know what?
What the hell is
I'm
this?
not the one that did it, but it is the highest rating on the site. We ignored it for the longest time because full price was our cap, and then we had to make 11.
Okay.
And since I already went to 11 this year with one film, if I went and said full price, which is normally our cap, people would go, but wait a second, you gave a better than sex rating to this movie back in November.
Okay,
so
I can't argue with you on that. I can't. Let me just ask you this then. This movie here.
Yes.
Is it up there with some of the greatest oil films of all time? Like, some of my favorite ones are Giant, and the other is The Beverly Hillbillies. Now, is it right up there with that?
Now, what about? Well, I would also put this up there with Kidco, which technically
Kidco?
isn't
What the hell is
oil movie. It's a manure movie, but you're going to say that, and then other people out there, go, I remember Kidco. That movie was awesome.
Don't nobody remember Kidco.
Go ahead and put that in the review. I dare you.
What about The Road Warrior?
The Road Warrior. Okay, yeah.
No,
humongous.
How about Battle Beyond the Stars? That was
Now,
good.
don't you fuck with Battle Beyond the
Pipe
Stars.
That was good. I like it.
I don't make me pull off the kid gloves there, robot.
I love
boy.
that breast-shaped ship or whatever.
Of course you do. I mean, it's breast-shaped mechanical items. How often do you find those?
The only thing that movie was missing was a couple robots sitting in front of it. Other than that,
I was like, it's the future. Can't they take that guy's mole off?
You know what? I can't wait to get you guys together more.
Oh, really?
I don't know if this gag is going to work that long.
Well, not if you kill each other, apparently.
No, it is easily the best oil movie I've seen. I mean, I don't have the historical relevance of Giant, having seen Giant when it came out. But it is up there in that vein of movie. It is definitely a classic style movie, and I walked out understanding a lot more about how this country was built and its oil infrastructure in an entertaining film. You can't really ask much more than that.
apparently this did go pretty far away from the original book, which I believe was Upton Sinclair.
Upton Sinclair's Oil! Exclamation
called
point.
Oil, which apparently the book pretty much follows the son of the main character of Daniel Day-Lewis.
So this
the movie
switched.
barely touches on the son
Well,
at all.
he even said that it's a 500-page book, and he only adapted from the first 100 pages.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, very good then.
Books are boring.
How would you know?